They were the picture-perfect couple, young, adventurous, and deeply in love. Their social media was filled with stunning landscapes, beaming smiles, and promises of a lifetime of adventure. But behind the filters and hashtags was a chilling truth. A truth that would turn a dream road trip into one of America's most infamous crime stories. On August 12, 2021, a distressed 911 call shattered the illusion. A witness reported seeing a man hitting a woman outside a convenience store in Utah. That woman was Gabby Petito, and just weeks later, she would vanish without a trace. Gabby Petito, a 22-year-old aspiring travel blogger, set out on a cross-country road trip with her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, in early July 2021. It was supposed to be the adventure of a lifetime, a tour of America's most breathtaking landscapes. But somewhere along the way, something went terribly wrong. By late August, Gabby's once frequent social media posts suddenly stopped. Text messages to her family became sporadic and strange. And then silence. When Gabby's parents tried to reach Brian for answers, he was back home in Florida, alone, without Gabby, and refusing to talk. Gabby's parents knew something was wrong. On September 11, 2021, they reported her missing. The case exploded across the nation, capturing headlines and dominating news cycles. Who was Brian Laundrie? Why wouldn't he cooperate with the police? And most importantly, where was Gabby? The search led investigators to Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, where Gabby had last been seen. Social media users, amateur detectives, and the FBI scoured every clue. And then the breakthrough came from an unexpected source. A travel vlogger, reviewing their own footage, noticed something chilling. A white van, eerily similar to Gabby and Brian's, abandoned near a campsite. On September 19, 2021, authorities found human remains. Days later, the coroner confirmed what America feared. It was Gabby. She had been strangled. As the world mourned Gabby, the spotlight turned to Brian Laundrie. But there was just one problem. He had vanished too. His parents claimed he went on a solo hike and never returned. Speculation ran wild. Was he hiding? Was he alive? The search for Brian lasted over a month. Theories flooded the internet. Some believed he had fled the country. Others thought he was being helped by his family. Then, on October 20th, 2021, authorities made a grim discovery in the Carlton Reserve in Florida. Human remains, along with a notebook belonging to Brian. DNA confirmed it. Brian was dead. His cause of death? Suicide. And in that notebook, a chilling confession. He admitted to killing Gabby. One of the most compelling aspects of this case was how social media played a role in uncovering the truth. Unlike traditional crime investigations, the search for Gabby was amplified by digital sleuths. People combing through Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, analyzing every post and timestamp for clues. A vlogger couple had unknowingly captured Gabby and Brian's van in their travel footage, leading authorities to her final resting place. Online communities dissected Brian's body language in police body cam footage from an earlier domestic dispute. The FBI's digital forensics team sifted through deleted messages and location data to build a timeline. Gabby's case became a chilling example of how the internet can be a force for both justice and chaos. Some users spread misinformation, leading investigators down false paths. Others harassed Brian's family, convinced they were helping him hide. The online frenzy blurred the line between activism and vigilantism as details emerged. So did a troubling pattern. In police body cam footage from August 12, 2021, officers stopped Gabby and Brian near Moab, Utah, after a witness reported seeing Brian hitting Gabby. The footage showed a tearful Gabby apologizing. Taking the blame for the argument, Brian appeared calm and collected. Despite clear signs of distress, police labeled it a mental health crisis rather than domestic violence. They let Brian go. Just weeks later, Gabby was dead. Experts in domestic abuse pointed to classic warning signs: gaslighting, emotional manipulation, and isolation. Could Gabby's life have been saved if authorities had recognized the danger sooner? Gabby Petito's story is more than a tragic crime tale. It ignited a national conversation about domestic violence, media attention disparities, and the power of digital activism. Her family turned their pain into purpose, launching the Gabby Petito Foundation to support victims of domestic abuse. The case also raised uncomfortable questions about how missing persons are prioritized in America. Many criticize the overwhelming media coverage of Gabby's case, while thousands of other missing individuals, particularly women of color, go unnoticed. The term missing white woman syndrome was widely discussed, highlighting racial disparities in media coverage. New laws and initiatives emerged, including the federal Gabby Petito Act, aimed at improving domestic violence intervention and missing persons investigations. But even with Brian's confession, questions remain. Could Gabby's life have been saved? Were there warning signs missed? And how many other victims, hidden behind social media's perfect facade, are suffering in silence? The story of Gabby Petito is one that shook America to its core. A reminder that the picture-perfect life we see online can mask dark and deadly realities. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, speak out, seek help, because silence can be deadly. Stay tuned for more deep dives into America's most shocking true crime stories. This is Fatal Truth, where the truth is always more chilling than fiction.